Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is OmniBadu and I am back with another one. Yay! Keep in mind that these are general collective readings and I don't read for any one specific sign on this channel. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, be honest with yourself. Plug yourself into the reading where you deserve to be. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down, hit the reverse on it. Do whatever you have to do, but don't force it. Only take what resonates with you, your life, your story, and leave the rest behind. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, give it a thumbs up, like it if you like it, and subscribe if you likes my vibe. Welcome, hey, if you're new, and welcome back if you have been here before. Okay, y'all, let's get into the reading. Let's see what we got coming out today. Okay, first out, we have emotional intelligence with keeping you a secret. The fuck? What a strange talking shit. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who has a situation, and I'm not saying that they're like in a relationship or married, but they could have an ex that they haven't properly set up like boundaries, and that door is not completely closed. They could even still be like having sex with this person. Some of y'all, they may live with this person and you don't even know it, right? So I don't know, maybe you guys can't get in touch with this person. Like, say I feel like y'all have somebody new and maybe you can't get in touch with this person at all hours or all the time or on, you know, certain days. I don't know, maybe you don't talk to this person on the weekend and you might be like, you know, I feel like you're not losing your shit about it. You're not like going crazy over it or losing your marbles, right? With emotional intelligence, I feel like you're logically thinking about the situation, and you could even be talking a little bit of shit in regards to like, okay, I don't know if this person think I'm stupid, but you know, I noticed that I don't really hear from this person on Saturdays and Sundays, you know? So yeah, you could be talking your shit with your homegirls or your homeboys or whatever about, you know, how this person is lying about something to you guys. But they could also be talking shit. Like, this person might be living with somebody or in a relationship, or they haven't closed out a relationship, something like that, and they could be talking shit to that person. Like, they could be kind of being nasty towards that person or rude towards that person because they have you. I don't know, I don't like that. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts with girl fight, arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. So just be careful, y'all. Kind of feel like some of you guys are about to be blindsided. Somebody is about to like maybe DM you. Somebody's gonna come to y'all as a woman or something like that. Like, you know, just so you know, you messing with so-and-so and that's my man, or we live together, or we married, or we got some kids, or we've been together for 15 years or something like that. And you might be like completely caught off guard. And I feel like, you know, it could be because you do see this person quite often. You may talk to this person, you know, pretty regularly. You talk to them morning, noon, and night. It doesn't really, this person might tell you good morning every morning, good night every night. But quiet as it's kept, y'all, this person might have a relationship, or they may be living with somebody, or this person could even be freaking married. And whoever they're in the longer term commitment or whatever with, because I feel like it's somebody who was there well before you came on the scene. I feel like you're new booty, right? You're new, you're exciting, you're beautiful, you know, you're fun. There's no stress with you. So you kind of feel like this person's peace right now. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with your emotional intelligence, right? Even if it feels a little strange at sometimes, like I was saying, like you might talk to this person every day, but on Sundays, you ain't even really getting no text back. This person might say good morning like they normally do. You might respond, hey, how you doing? What you doing for the day? And then you don't hear from this person again until Monday or until 9 p.m. or something. And you're like, something isn't smelling or feeling right in this situation, but I ain't gonna trip, right? So I don't feel like you're coming at this person sideways or cussing them out but I do feel like you talking your shit with your people. You like something's not feeling right over here, but I'm gonna just kind of fill out the scene and see what goes on. Or you could be getting ready to can this person in this situation altogether once whoever come at you like a woman, right? Because somebody is coming. Somebody's coming. Somebody's finna possibly talk crazy to you. It could start off sweet, it could start off like, hey, I just want to let you know that but if you don't have the right response, some of y'all might just be like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. Some of y'all aren't going to say shit. Some of y'all are going to may even be like, ain't no way, because, I talk to this person, I see this person, I deal with this person like this, and it might get ugly with the girl fight. Like, they might start talking crazy real quick. But I feel like it's going to be because you're so fucking calm, cool, and collected, right? But some of y'all could be the other way around. You could be the one in the long-term commitment or whatever with this person, and they side piece may be getting ready to try to hit you up. They may, they might want to start some shit. They might want a problem. They might be finding out like, damn, this person been lying to them. This person been leading them to believe that, they were going to have some sort of future together. Whole time you're dealing with this person, or you're in a relationship, or you're married, or you're living with this person or whatever. And so, they may somehow find out, whoever is finding out, they're looking in the masculine's phone. They either looking in this person's phone, maybe while this person is asleep. Others of you, I kind of feel like they're going to, this person may end up leaving their phone in the person's car, and it's unlocked, and then they grab it and they look. I don't know, but somehow I feel like they're going to get your information, whoever you are. The other party is getting your information from the masculine's phone. And again, I just feel like it's going to start off one way, but I feel like it's going to get stupid, it's going to get stupid because you're just not here for it. And some of y'all ain't here for it because you've been through a lot. It's like I've cried over shit. I've flipped out over shit. I've cussed people out. I done ran down on bitches. Like I'm not doing none of that. That was the old me. That was a younger me. That was a different life. And I'm not moving that way anymore. But I feel like your level of calm is going to piss sis the fuck off. Okay? Or bro. Whoever you are watching, if this is resonating, you just gonna be too cool for school, and it's gonna piss whoever the fuck. I'm talking about mad, okay? Because with the obsessive lover energy, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic, right? So the other energy is a karmic. If it's they wife, if it's they long term, if it's they baby mama, they baby daddy, if it's some new coochie, who is dick dizzy and all drooling and in a daze over some new sex, whoever this person is that's coming at you, they're crazy. This is somebody who doesn't have any self-respect. This is somebody who does not value themselves or know what their worth is. So they feel like fighting over a man or a woman and competing over a man or a woman and chasing down a man or a woman. They feel like that's showing the person that they love them. They feel like that's showing the person that they matter to them. They don't see it as degrading. They don't see it as clown shit, right? They see it as a victory because this is somebody who's obsessive, right? Somebody who does not have like a normal thought pattern. Like a normal person is going to be like, oh my gosh, I would never come at another woman as a woman. I'm just going to cut the man off and let him go and have the bitch, but it's like some people feel like, let me stand my ground. Let my presence be known. You just letting yourself be known that you a goofy, right? Like you ain't doing shit but making this masculine feel like he larger than life because he got two people fighting over him or whatever, right? Or her. So yeah, I feel like be careful, okay? Because you a secret in some way, shape, or form, and I don't think you give a shit. I don't think you're, trying to be in anything, public or anything with whoever this person is. But I do feel like the other party is. The other party is going to feel like when they find out about you, they're going to feel deceived, betrayed, stabbed in the back. They're going to feel like this masculine has been playing them or something like that. Which maybe, you know, he or she is playing the person. Maybe this other energy is in their life just to stroke their ego. You know, they may have this person around because this person is obsessive and this person does have this, you know, unhealthy attachment to them and this possessiveness towards them that may make this masculine feel good about themselves, and you may not treat them that way, right? You know, this other lover could be, if this person, I don't know, y'all, I just feel like, I feel like whoever the other person is, they call constantly, they text constantly, they're always looking for this person to validate them and things like that. And I just feel like you're just cool, right? If y'all talk, y'all talk. If y'all don't, y'all don't. You know, if you hear from them, you hear from them. If you reach out to them and they don't respond right away, I don't think you start blowing this person the fuck up. But I feel like on the other side, if they text this other person, if they get a text from this person and then they don't respond right away, I feel like that person, now they're gonna call, you know, call 2, 3, 4 times and then text 2, 3, 4 times, and then, you know, they trying to come pull up where, you know, where he said he was gonna be at, you know, okay, you say you at work, okay, cool, I'm on my way, you know, and all, and it's just like, I feel like that, although it's annoying possibly to this masculine, it's also an ego boost, right? I must really be something. This person's popping up at my job. I must really be something. This person's calling me 14 times in a row. I must really be something. This person is spam texting me, you know? And I feel like, you know, yeah, it gets on their nerves, but they keep the person around because it also makes them feel good. And with this kick to the curb energy, shine your light irritates their demons with hater. I feel like whenever you get approached by this other energy, I feel like that's going to be it for you. It could be that you've never even had any type of confrontation with this masculine energy, because if you're the newer person, I feel like, you know, you ain't never had no beef with this person, but just this feminine energy coming to you as a woman, or letting you know that they're married, or letting you know they got a kid together, whatever it is, I feel like you're gonna be like, oh damn, you know, like I ain't know, you know, but I don't feel like I just don't feel like you're gonna be like, like, bitch, you know. I don't feel like that's your vibe, right? So you're just very high vibrational. You're of the light. You're not trying to step on nobody's toes. You ain't trying to compete for nobody or fight over nobody. Damn sure ain't trying to have no physical altercations over no dick. Like, where are we doing this at? What was this, 1910? Like, how old are we? 3 years old? We ain't fighting over no dicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have it, you know? So I feel like whenever this person comes at you, they gonna get your number out the masculine phone, or, you know, you call and they see your name and look you up on social media, whatever it is. It's like whenever you catch wind of whatever the fuck this is going on, that's gonna be it for you. That's gonna be the last straw for you. And I feel like even you releasing this masculine, I think is gonna put this person's attention more on you, because this is somebody who either wants to live a double life, or, you know, they want to be a player, they want to have 2 or 3 different women or something. And losing one is like life altering to these narcissistic type masculine energy. So I feel like losing you is gonna, they're trying to come in and let you know what's going on so that you can remove yourself, so that they can have this masculine energy all to themselves. But I think losing you is actually going to backfire on this other feminine, because I think it's going to put the masculine's attention more on you and less on them, right? So what they're trying to do is get the attention all for them, all for me. I want all the love, I want all the attention, I want all the phone calls, I want all the sex. But it's gonna backfire, right? Because it's like, damn, you know, now they gotta come chase you down, now they gotta come kiss your ass, you know, now they have to do things to get you back on board, to get you back on their team, to make you feel relevant and important and like you're number one. With travel, some of y'all, they may even, you know, be ready to take you out of town or something like that, you know, to try to just, you know, to soften you up a little bit, I feel like. So we have impersonator. wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, look like you, copies you. So yeah, this is weirdo energy. When this person finds out about you and they try to run you off, which they are going to do, you are going to go, you're going to be like, oh damn, my bad, I ain't trying to be involved in no type of love triangles, or I'm not, you're not here for it. It's like, no, you got it, sis. But I feel like once they catch wind of you, they see how you're wearing your hair, or they see, whatever, it's like how you dress, or your body type even, or your personality. You could be wild or silly or something that they're not. And so I feel like once they see you, they're going to try to switch their style up to be more like you. But it's because they're losing the masculine's attention, which is exactly what they didn't want. So they're thinking, well, if I dress more like the collective, then he'll start calling me more. If I, do my hair how the collective wear their hair, then he'll start calling me more. If I do this like the collective, then I hear from him more. But it's not that, right? It's just that this person needs multiple women around them or multiple men around them in order for them to feel valuable, in order for them to feel special, right? So whoever this feminine is trying to copy after you and look like you and dress like you and move like you and walk like you and talk like you is not going to make the masculine like them more, because there is nothing wrong with them. The problem is that this person got an ego and they need it stroked constantly, and one person is not doing the job for them. So this is just weirdo ass energy, spiritual hater. Oh, hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. I don't know, that could be one, that could be the other, that could be both of their asses. Like somebody's definitely, I feel like it's the impersonator though, the copycat. Whoever this feminine energy is, this could be somebody who knows that you're spiritual. They may know that you are into tarot, like they know you watch it. If you watch it, they know you read it if you read it, and they may secretly watch it as well, or they may secretly try to pull their own little storylines or whatever. But I feel like they don't have the confidence in themselves or their intuition like you do, and so they don't even really believe in themselves. And because you do, and because you may use whatever your spiritual gifts are to heal others, you're of the light, you're high vibrational, and you're very powerful. You get what you want. If you pray for it, if you manifest it, if you look at it, you point at it, it's yours, right? And I feel like this person just hates everything about you. Like when they find out who you are, when they see you, when they see, how you move, how you pour into yourself, how you protect your energy, how you're peaceful, how you're high vibrational. I feel like everything about you is just going to make this feminine hate themselves a little more, Weird energy. Look, I don't like this reading. Y'all have a stalker, but it's not the masculine. It's whoever they fucking on. And a lot of y'all don't know that this person is watching you. You don't even know that this person exists. They've either already found you. They've already looked through this masculine's phone for a lot of y'all and found you, right? They found your name, or, they something, right? You like too many of this person's pictures, and now they done found your social media. And I feel like this person is watching the shit out of you. Red lipstick stains. They either came home with some of your sparkles and glitter on them, or some lipstick or something on their shirt or something, or on their, I don't know, but they came home with some sort of lipstick stains, and I feel like that did it, right? Or they went, whatever, they went over to that person's house, and they smelled like sex already, or, it's something about something let them know that you existed, and they done found you, and they looking you up, and they see that you're spiritual, you're high vibrational, you doing you're not really too much concerned about this masculine, how this masculine is concerned with you. So I feel like they're obsessed with the masculine, but I feel like the masculine is obsessed with you. And it's like whoever this masculine is feels like they don't have to put any energy, any effort, any time, any attention into this other party, because this other party's obsessed. I don't have to call you regularly. I don't have to talk to you every day. I don't have to, make sure we're good. Like, you're not going anywhere. You'll accept anything that I throw at you. You're on the whole other side of the spectrum. They ain't finna talk to you however the fuck they want. They ain't finna ignore you for days and then just pop in and you just not say nothing about it. So I feel like you have standards. You have self-respect, and I feel like you stand on business. You're not about to let nobody treat you however the fuck they want. And that could be something that you fucked up and, let some people treat you in ways they shouldn't have in the past. You might have told yourself, I ain't never gonna let nobody walk over me again. I ain't never gonna let nobody use my kindness, against me or as a weakness or anything like that again. And so I feel like you're really standing on that in this new cycle. And I feel like you really have this person's attention. I don't know if you have this person's respect, but I definitely feel like you have their attention. And because you have their attention the way you do, whoever this other feminine energy is, you have this person's attention as well. Researching you, studying you, getting information. Yeah, whoever this other feminine energy is, this is a fucking weirdo, whoever it is. Some of y'all, this person's gonna come at you as a woman, but others of y'all, I feel like this is somebody who could be watching you in silence. This person could check your social media every day, and again, just be looking to see how you dress and how you carry yourself and how you walk and how you talk, just so they can start to shapeshift into you, right? They're just gonna just transform over into who you are, so that this masculine will like them more. So some of y'all, they coming at you, but others of you, they're not gonna say anything. They're quietly gonna start competing with you, quietly gonna start trying to be more like you. Bitch is weird. That's weird. It's like, I don't know, it's just weird. The masculine already likes this feminine energy for who this person is. It could be they like them because they weak. Looking you up, copycat, impersonator. Y'all, it's a crazy bitch out there in the world that want to be just like you, okay? They want to be just like Mike. We have burning evidence. Whoever this is, they're doing this in secret. So it's weird. It's like, yeah, even when they come at you as a woman or as a man or whatever, they're not going to tell the masculine that they did this. And I don't think you're going to tell the masculine either. You just going to cut this person off. I don't think you're going to be like, look, your bitch came and said, like, no, I think you're just going to be like, look, I think we've done enough. You may ghost this person or something like that. Like, I don't think you're going to say anything if this person comes at you. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, where they're not going to come at you, they're not going to say anything to the masculine. They're just going to quietly start to transform into you, which is fucking weird. Like, that is strange to me. You've been one way your entire life, or the entire lifespan of the situation with this person. And, this could be somebody who never wears their hair, right? This is somebody who only wears wigs or something. And now all of a sudden they going to go natural. Right? And it's like, but you're natural. And it's like, what? Like, what are you doing? Like, it's giving psycho. It's giving single white female. It's giving crazy ass bitch. Okay? Like, that's what it's giving. Outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded with insecure. Oh, man. Getting played. Manipulation, lies, control. Whoever this other feminine is, like, I'm telling y'all, like, the masculine likes how easy it is to manipulate this person. They like that this person easily believes their lies without questioning them. They like the control that they have over this other energy, right? It's so easy for them to play this person. It's because this person believes anything they say. Oh, no, that's not my girlfriend. That's just somebody I've known for a long time. She's clingy, she's crazy. And they're like, okay, yeah, that's not your girlfriend, and it's like, what? Like, what I'm saying? Like, whatever they say, they just fucking believe it. Whoever this other person is, like, oh yeah, I got fired because the building burnt down, and and it's just, they said I did it, but I wasn't even there that day, and it's just a really weird situation. But somehow, I don't know, that's how I got fired. They're like, okay, yeah, and they run around telling the story. Yeah, he said the building burned down. He wasn't even there that day, but somehow they blamed him, girl, and he got fired. It's just, and you might be like, motherfucker, you lying. Ain't no motherfucking way they fired your ass, and you wasn't even there that day, right? What really happened? So it's like, they just love how gullible and naive and dumb this other person is. Whoever this other energy could be much younger than you. you know, or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, they like the control that they have over this person. And the control that they have over this person is because this other person is extremely insecure. They will do anything to make a man happy. They will do anything to make a woman happy. They will do anything to keep somebody around them, right? Oh, if I say that's not really, it don't make sense. You know, 2 and 2 is not making 4, but if I say that, you know, he might stop talking to me. If I say that, he might cut me off. You know, if I question him, he might get mad, you know, so, and they like that. You know, they like the insecurities that this person came into the situation with. And then with all the lying and the manipulating, they're only adding to this person's craziness and adding to this other feminine energy's insecurities. But they're also getting tired of this person. They're getting tired of being able to walk all over this person's back. They're getting tired of the fact that this person is a doormat. It's a little played out at this point. You know, they've been lying to this person without any type of, and this, whoever this masculine is, they might like a little bit of an argument every now and then. You know, this person might be toxic or whatever. But I definitely feel like what they don't like about you is that you see through them. What they don't like about you is that you don't just allow them to lie to you and play in your face and tell you weird ass, crazy ass bullshit that don't make no damn sense. They don't like that you call them on their shit. They don't like that you hold them accountable. They don't like that you need an explanation for the crazy ass lie. Okay, so tell me again, how did you go to the labor board? So you just let them fire you and you wasn't there and the building caught on fire. You just telling me that you just rolled over and accepted them firing you? That don't make no sense. I'm gonna need a little more of an explanation than that, right? So I feel like that gets on their nerves too, and I feel like that's why they try to keep distance between the two of you guys, because you ain't no dummy, right? And you ain't just letting them play in your fucking face. But this person can't help but to be obsessed with you because they have some sort of codependency to you, right? It's almost like a bad kid and you're their mom. You know what I'm saying, right? It's kind of what it feels like. So they're starting to kind of distance themselves from this insecure lover. This person's kind of feeling like old news. And I feel like that's why whoever this other lover is starting to kind of stalk you. Because they're trying to figure out, like, what the fuck, you know? Who is it? What is it? Why is it? You know, where did it come from? How can I get it the fuck out of here? Come on. Okay, so my babies just got home from school. So we got the Knight of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. Whatever your wishes are, if y'all want a new man, a new woman, a new job, a new whatever, a new hairstyle, a new wig, a new place, a new car, whatever it is, it's something that you guys want. It could even be just like I kind of feel like it's something to do with your finances. So it could be a new job or a new position within the company or something. I feel like that's coming. Whatever it is that you're wanting, I feel like it's coming to you too, because you're putting so much of your time, energy, and effort into yourself. Yeah, especially with the Hermit coming out. I feel like you guys aren't really out there like that. Again, it's not to say you don't have anybody, because I do feel like you have someone. I low-key feel like whoever this is over here, whoever we were talking about in the beginning of the reading, this to me, we did have the outdated and the expired and old news, discarded. I feel like just as much as this masculine is ready to get rid of this other person with the insecurities or whatever, I feel like you're kind of over the situation with the masculine. So I feel like they're old news to you, just like whoever the karmic is old news to them. And so yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling like you're as invested in this masculine as the masculine is in you. This is weird energy. It's weird. It's like, it's almost like how as you detach from the masculine is detaching from the karmic, but not detaching from you. Very much still obsessed and attached to you, just like the karmic is still very much attached and obsessed with them. So yeah, I feel like some of y'all, a lot of you guys may spend a lot of time inside with the Hermit energy, Or maybe you're getting ready to come outside. Maybe you've been inside for months or years and you getting ready to kind of get out there. I do feel like y'all have a message coming in from somebody who wants to maybe connect with you. This could be a friend with the Three of Pentacles, or even a family member. Could be a love interest, but whoever this is, they're coming towards you with like an innocent energy. With the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, it's like loving, innocent, sweet, nice, nurturing. This is somebody who feels like they're coming in to give you what you want. But again, I feel like you're inside. So I don't feel like you're looking for anybody to come in and fulfill you or give you what you want or pour into you how you want. Like, somebody's coming in to love you how you want to be loved. But I feel like that's a love that you maybe wanted in the past. I don't think you're looking for love right now. It's not to say you don't have anybody, but I just feel like you're not trying to get into anything like really super deep and heavy and I love yous and what are we doing and let's move in together. Like, I'm not feeling that type of energy from you. But I do feel like somebody coming towards you has that type of energy where they want to love on you and they want y'all to, you know, move and progress the relationship to the next level. You know, so I do kind of feel like it might be a little bit of a battle between you and a masculine energy on where the situation is headed next. Yeah, because you're this person's wish fulfillment, but something to do with your finances feels like a wish fulfillment for you. So I don't feel like y'all are on the same page. You know, the Six of Swords, Four of Swords, it's like you've moved on from a time of like turbulence and rockiness and drama and fighting and arguing and talking shit. Like, you found peace after going through a really tough, really tumultuous cycle in your life. And I feel like you're really just trying to hang on to this energy of peace and calm and happiness. And it just doesn't feel like love is your main focus. But is somebody coming towards you though? Like, there's a lot of air energy for you. You know, very logical. You may be very, very strategic at this time, kind of moving in silence or plotting and planning, like, this is what I'm doing next, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that. So I really feel like you're very heavily focused on yourself. But as you're focusing on yourself, there is somebody who is focused on you. And it could be this person over here, this obsessive lover, who has this karmic energy. And this is why this person isn't, you know, getting your attention, or they're not getting the collaboration that they want from you, right? Like, you're not giving them what they want. Maybe this person isn't expressive, right? So they may try to come towards you with the Knight of Cups energy. It's like they try to come towards you and be nice to you or buy you things or, you know, invite you out or take you out to eat or something like that. They're doing things that are they consider to be healing, right? Like, I feel like, and that's the word Spirit gave me. So somebody is coming towards you with the intent on healing things or maybe changing the tides, right? The tides are rocky, they're chaotic, it's drama, and that's just what you recall, that's what you remember. So that's kind of the energy that you're sitting in when it comes to this person. It's like, no, like, this person don't know how to talk to people, this person don't know how to treat people, or, you know, this isn't somebody who knows how to use their words. You may feel like this person just doesn't have the intellect that you need, right? Like, okay, if there's a problem, we're not going to be able to talk about it. This person might start screaming or yelling, right? I feel like this is somebody, whoever this masculine is, you feel that this person lacks emotional intelligence, especially compared to you and especially compared to where you are today. In the past, you might have got on this person's level. In the past, you might have, you know, got to arguing with this person, or they get to yelling and screaming, you get to yelling and screaming back, you know, or they get to yelling and talking over you and you still trying to be heard. And now y'all cussing each other out, and now they names and you names. And, you know, so I feel like them trying to come at you with this nice guy act, I feel like it to you, it just feels like an act, right? Like with the Two of Swords, it's like you don't really know how to take this Knight of Cups energy that this person is coming towards you in, because that's not how you perceive them. You don't view this person as a lover. You don't view them as someone sweet or nurturing or kind. Like, you don't really view them in that type of way, but I feel like they would like for you to view them in that type of way. And maybe you used to a long ass time ago, you know, but you don't anymore. And I feel like it's something that they want, you know, or it's something that more so they feel you want, right? With the Nine of Cups, it's like they're in their mind, they coming towards you to fulfill your wishes. They're coming towards you to give you what you always wanted. The nice side of them, the caring side of them, the nurturing side, the loving side, right? So with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, it's been, I feel like maybe a long time coming. It's been years and years of nasty. It's been years and years of conflict. It's been years and years of this person blaming you for everything going wrong in their own life. It's, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like, it's been a long cycle of bullshit, right? And now this person is coming in to do something different because they see, they feel, it's very real that they have completely lost you. They've completely lost your attention. And so now they want to come in with some sort of message to shake things up. I feel like they coming in, it just feels confusing to me, you know? And that's not, I don't feel like you're going to be confused. I feel like it's just a confusing situation. Like, now that I don't want nothing to do with you, now that I'm fed the fuck up, now that I have moved on and found my own way and got on my own 2 feet, and you know, now I know how to do what I couldn't do before on my own. Now I know how to do it by myself. You know, so it's like, it's just like, why now are you trying to come in and be the nice guy? Why now are you trying to come in but it's because they're tired of the doormat. They're tired of being able to lie to this person and get away with it. They're tired of being able to manipulate this person, and then this person don't ask no questions. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is somebody who want to knock you off your square. I feel like this is somebody who has a problem with the fact that you're happy. I feel like they have a problem with the fact that you've released them. They have a problem with the fact that you're moving forward without them. They have a problem with the fact that you're not looking back towards them to see what they're doing and who they're doing it with. So now here we have the Chariot. Now this person wants forward movement. We have Virgo and Cancer energy out here, okay? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Karmic wheel shifting. It's like now the shoe is on the other foot. Ace of Wands. This person is you know, feeling all revved up and passionate and shit towards you again. They may find you to be extremely attractive at this time, but all of this attraction and all of this is coming because with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this person feels like they're being left behind. They feel like they're on the outside looking in. The Moon, I feel like secretly this person does not like this feeling. They don't like that you've left them behind. They don't like that you're moving forward without them. They don't like that you found peace through all of the chaos and the turbulence and the drama that they started, you know, and that they have continued to try to, you know, add fuel to that fire. But the shit burned out, right? Like you've burnt out on them. You burnt out on being mad. You burnt out on caring. You over it, right? It's like, fuck you, go away. Do you shit. You got a new bitch, good. You know, move in together, love the bitch, be together, have a kid, you know, get married, shit. Just leave me behind. Just don't think about me. And they don't like that. They want you in it. They want you fighting for them. They want you jealous. They want you insecure. They want you to be how this other lover is and has always been towards them. And maybe you were, maybe you was in it, maybe you were competing, maybe, you know, you was competing and didn't even really know you was competing, but you're not doing it anymore, and they don't like that. I do feel like be careful. If y'all have somebody, now there could be somebody completely new in you guys' energy. This person could be very charming, very sweet, Knight of Cups, right? And you could start a new situation with this person and things could get sexual really quick between you and this person. Some of y'all just met this person recently. Others of you could already be in a sexual situation with somebody. The sex between you and this person is going to be really, really good. But I feel like for some of you, for those of y'all where you're looking for the one, you're looking for your next, person, you're looking for somebody that you're going to be in a long-term relationship or commitment with, I don't feel like this new energy is that for you. I feel like it may feel more like a friends with benefits, right? 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. It's like you're not going to get the communication possibly that you want from this person, or something, right? This person may communicate with you and be, sweet to you and talk to you a lot, a day or two before they want to hook up, or the day that they want to hook up, or y'all hook up and then this person may call you and text you that same day or maybe the next day, and then you don't hear from them for a while until they're ready to hook up again. So some of y'all are going to be in that situation and you cool with it, it's what you want, but others of y'all are going to feel like a little confused. 2 of Swords, you may be on the fence a little bit, like, do this person really like me, or do they like the sex, so just be careful getting into a sexual situation with somebody new, because some of y'all want an emperor and you want forward movement and you want longevity, and that's not what you're gonna get with the new energy. Yeah, and I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, this could be something that goes on for a while, where you're like, maybe we don't know each other well enough, or maybe he don't know what he wants yet, maybe she don't know if she really want to be with somebody for the long term, so you may stick with it expecting more to come from it, and more it just isn't gonna come. So just be careful of that. For those of y'all where you want love, if this person focuses a lot on sex and they talk a lot about sex and the text messages are all about sex, and they always ask you to send them nudes or pictures, or they always trying to send you pictures, and they want you to get nasty on FaceTime and shit, that's what they want. They want sex. They want a sexual connection. Ace of Wands, if y'all already doing it, you giving them what they want and they feel like they're giving you what you want, right? 3 of Pentacles is collaboration. It's doing something together. So I feel like just make it clear what you want in a new situation. And it's not to say, I don't know, I don't want to be like, don't be that girl that's like, what are we doing? Like, what y'all doing, y'all fucking. So if that's all that it is, just keep your head on straight, right? I feel like with that emotional intelligence spirit is saying, like, she see shit for what it is. Don't get off into, Delulu land and start thinking that y'all finna get married just because y'all having sex, because that's kind of immature, right? Sex is sex. It doesn't equal love, right? But sometimes we get our feelings, hurt, because as a woman, we get emotionally attached or involved, and then you end up not thinking you want more, but over time, you realize that you are looking for more, and then it just gets messy, gets to be a sticky situation. So just be careful, because there's the Ace of Wands again, there's the King of Wands, and this is all kind of clarifying just, again, that collaboration, that friendship energy. This person's very charming, very attractive, has really good sex, really good chemistry, really good sexual energy, but that's all this person wants, okay? This person may already be attached to somebody else. For some of you guys, the King of Wands can be someone who's in a commitment somewhere else, and this is somebody who's not getting enough sex at home, or the person don't have the type of sex that they like, and so they may be getting fulfilled sexually elsewhere, and that may be why you're not getting more than just some late night, how you doing, some what's up. So yeah, be careful, right? With the Queen of Swords, the stars coming out in the reverse. If you do have an ex that's trying to come towards y'all and be the nice guy and all that, I feel like y'all ain't falling for it. With the star in the reverse, this person may be coming in acting like they want forward movement, but you may know that this person is lying. You may know that this person is bitter and angry and unhealed, and this could be somebody who holds grudges, and somebody who always got a fucking problem, very bothered energy, right? And so, yeah, they coming towards you nice and sweet and nurturing and caring, and they like, oh, you want to talk? Oh, let's talk. You know, anything you ever needed to say, get it off your chest, you know, or whatever they trying to do. I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you ain't buying it. You ain't fucking with it. You don't care. If they want to take you out on a date, you're not going. But this is all to do with just making head over heart decisions. This is not to say you hate this person. Some of y'all still love this person dearly, but you know that they're a waste of time. You know that they don't love themselves. You know that they're not really capable of loving anyone else. You know, you may feel like this person only love whoever they stick in their meat in, right? So this could, you know, this could all be one person. You know, it could be two people. I don't know, but I do feel like there's a masculine energy that is all about sex. This person is a liar. This person is a manipulator. They're a snake. They're a player. And they say and they do what they need to say and do to get what they want. And what they want is some of them cookies, okay? This person is giving Cookie Monster energy. Unhealed. Very charming. Very attractive. But very toxic, right? Very devilish. Very devilish energy, whoever this is. So yeah, when you reject whoever this person is, if they trying to come back in, some of y'all already went there and you already was sleeping with this person. You already thought, oh, you know, maybe we all know each other well enough or whatever. I feel like you already may have figured out that this person is a player. They ain't about shit, but who they can lie to and manipulate to and get away with it. And they might feel like you're very sweet, right? It was very easy to play in your face in the past because of how sweet you are, and they may find you to be naive and gullible, right? But you ain't no more, right? You're not that girl that you used to be. So, yeah, some of y'all have somebody that's coming towards y'all and they about to get shut down. And this is going to be just a little bit of justice. This person's going to feel very betrayed or very confused. Like, what happened to my little baby? She used to be so dumb for the D, you know, whatever it is. And you just going to be like, yeah, nah, you know, I'm good, right? But I feel like it has a lot to do with whatever rebirth you've gone through, right? Whatever transformation you've gone through, your wishes are being fulfilled, and you no longer see this person or this sex or, you know, just spending time with them, whatever it was. Like, you don't see that. That's not your wish fulfillment anymore, okay? I feel like your wish fulfillment has a lot to do with a check. And with the Five of Cups, somebody has some regrets. Definitely not feeling any guilt or remorse. They're not sorry for what they did. They don't feel bad for what they did, but they wish they had done it differently. They wish they had left room for them to be able to wiggle their way back in. They wish they didn't leave you on your own for so long, or, you know, they wish they had acted like they wanted to hear you out, you know, any of those times you try to talk to them, or, you know, and maybe they should have pretended like they was sorry sooner. You know what I'm saying, right? So that's just kind of what it feels like, because you're not fucking around. And so this person's like, damn, you know, maybe I should have did something different, right? So yeah, justice is being served. Ooh. We have the Ace of Cups clarifying the Ace of Wands with strength. And the Knight of Cups again. I feel like with the strength, it's just kind of saying, like, it's not going to be easy for you guys. This person's not going to make it easy for you to send their ass packing. It might have been easy in the past because of how evil and mean and violent and vicious and disrespectful and belittling, right? Just nasty ass, salty, bitter ass energy that they were coming with in the past. But they're not coming at you like that now. They coming at you nice. They acting like they want to hear what you gotta say. You know, they acting like they sorry, or, you know, oh, I wish I hadn't said or did this, right? So I just feel like it's going to be hard for you. But we have the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be hard, but you still going to do what the fuck you need to do, because you do not trust this person as far as you can throw their ass. And a lot of y'all can't pick this person the fuck up, okay? So they're not going anywhere. And so it's like, yeah, the trust is completely fucking gone. You don't trust shit they got to say. You don't trust that they sorry. You don't trust that they mean nothing that they saying. You don't trust them. This person has tried to play in your face one too many times. They tried to manipulate you one too many times. They've done snake ass backhanded bullshit to you time and time again. And I feel like, yeah, you just, with the Seven of Wands, you feel like you need to defend yourself against this person, right? This is not just don't talk to me. This is, I will cut your fucking head off, you know, if you come over here again. Like, I don't know what type of time you on. I don't know what type of shit you trying to bring to my door. And I would really hate to have to beat your ass with a bat today. You know what I'm saying? Like, because with the Seven of Pentacles, you are completely focused on the seeds of stability that you've been planting in your new foundation, all on your lonesome, or with your new man or your new woman, whatever your situation is. And I feel like letting this ex back in, who's all about sex and all about themselves, is a no-go for you. It's like, let you back in the fuck for what? So I can be stressed? Boom, Four of Swords, right? You want me stressed? You want me not able to eat, not able to sleep? Because that's what this person wants. They want your attention on them. They want you sick over them. They want you to compete and chase them. They want you to focus on them. And I feel like you're too far removed. And so it's like, nah, like you're good. So yeah. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Two of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You've emotionally walked away from this situation. You left it behind. You let it go. You left them for the streets and whoever else want them. And they're coming in to try to play on this. You know, if you told this person in the past that y'all were soulmates, or if you told this person in the past that they were your person, or y'all were meant for each other or made for each other, whatever it is, they coming in with this Five of Swords type manipulative ass type energy. They're coming towards you to try to play on that. You know, remember you said I was your person. Remember you said I was your soulmate. Well, you know, I seen, you know, a flock of doves yesterday, and when they took off, they made the number 444, and then I looked it up, and right, like you've been on my mind, and then, you know, I stubbed my toe, and then when I looked down, it was throbbing, and it was next to a piece of paper that had your name on it. You know, like they coming in with a story. They coming in with you know, resources and facts. They coming in to really try to fuck with your mind. They're really coming in to try to play games with you mentally, to lead you to believe that they're your person, that y'all are supposed to be pouring into each other's cups. So I kind of feel like that's why the Ace of Cups is out here. But again, we got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, right? So really, I'm telling you, whoever this is, they just don't like that you ain't paying them no attention. They don't like that you done turned your back on them. They don't like that you're pouring into yourself. And in their mind, they're imagining that you have somebody new, and that's the reason that you're not fucking with them no more. They may even feel like somebody came back around and you're dealing with that person again. And you know, this could be somebody that they were always jealous of or something like that. So yeah, just be careful. Because whoever this masculine is, this is somebody who has been holding on to you tight for all this time. It's been years or however long that it's been that you guys have been dealing with each other, but also that you guys have been in separation. And this person has not released you in all the time that you guys have been in separation. If it's been months, if it's been years, whoever this is, they still have it in their mind that with the Queen of Cups, you love them the most. Or, you know, you, like I said before, they feel like they coming in to fulfill your wishes. So they feel like you just waiting on them to come in and tell them that, you know, that yeah, I love you, right? Or something like that. So you're holding back and pouring into yourself and loving on yourself and making yourself a priority, but it's causing a tower in their life, right? Which we already discussed. You know, that's why they trying to get rid of this copycat and shit and burn the evidence and act like this person never existed and who and what, and I was at work this whole time. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know who that is. You making shit up, right? They coming in to try to play your ass like you crazy. They coming in to play in your face all over again. They coming in to tell you you making shit up. They can't stand when you do this. Why are you doing this to us, right? But really, they did it when they chose somebody else. When they, you know, decided they wanted to try to manipulate you and play with you and shit. So, yeah, this is an attention seeker. This is somebody who wants you to stop pouring into yourself, stop loving on yourself, stop putting yourself first, and choose them. They don't like you holding back. You causing a tower. So they coming in because they're greedy and possessive over you and obsessed and whatnot and karmic as fuck. So yeah, they coming in to get you back on their team. And I feel like it may cause a little bit of a tower in your life just for the simple fact that you literally do not see this coming. And I feel like you don't see it coming because you're not paying them any attention, right? So I feel like it's going to feel like it came out of nowhere. It's going to feel like a big ass disruption. It's going to feel like a big, huge distraction. It's going to feel like, what the fuck, you know, like, come on now, I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. I've been doing this, I've been doing that. I haven't been doing this, I haven't been doing that. Why is this happening to me again? Right? Because that's how I feel like you're gonna feel. And this is all due to the fact that you Eight of Cups this situation already, and you've walked away, okay, and left it completely behind, and you're good with this person living their own life and leading their own life and moving ahead, you know, with whoever, but they're not good with you doing the same, okay? All right, y'all, so that's going to be our reading. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Like if you like it, subscribe if you like my vibe. My name is OmniBadu. Check down in the description box below if you want a personal reading. I love each and every one of you guys. And until next time, bye.